is Jade, a 2025 straight-to-VOD release starring Shaina West in the titular role, packing enough charisma and raw star power to crown a new modern blaxploitation queen in the lineage of the immortal Pam Grier? Come find out. Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse here with my review of Jade, starring Shaina West, Dacascos, and Mickey Rourke. This is a straight-to-VOD Redbox release that got dumped before vanishing into the endless streaming abyss last summer. Shaina West plays Jade, whose afro wig is bigger than her waist. After her parents are murdered, Jade is raised by a criminal club and later walks away from that life after accidentally killing her brother. Years later, an old friend hands her a mysterious hard drive everyone wants, including Mickey Rourke's villain Torque. With crooked cops and gangsters closing in, Jade fights to survive until she crosses paths with Reese, an Interpol agent played by Dacascos, who knew her as a child. Alright, so let's start with what works. Shaina West. She can kick my ass any day. This is her first leading role after bit parts in Black Widow and The Woman King. She taught herself martial arts after a motorcycle accident at 20, and she's already doing all her own stunts and fight scenes in straight-to-video movies. She's not a top-tier actress yet. Think Pam Grier starting as a receptionist at American International Pictures in the late 60s before becoming their biggest star. That could be Shaina's path too, the next badass DTV action queen. Charisma, style, screen presence, she got that. Put her in the right hands and who knows? As for what doesn't work for me in Jade is pretty much everything else. The acting in this was like everyone got one take and the director shot it. All right, let's move on. Mickey Rourke as the main bad guy, Torque. He's barely alive. Dacascos, a legend in the DTV martial art action world, is the best actor in Jade. You can tell he actually tries. Then there are the crooked cops, Chavez and Rodriguez, played by Stephen Michael Quesada, and Chris Bruno, who you've seen in a lot of things. Quesada was in Breaking Bad. They improvised their entire dialogue, and boy does it show.
You're taking a walk. What, with your face? Right? What, or you walk through a bush with like that had cats and tigers and shit?
The rest of the cast seems to be former stunt performers grabbing the chance to speak a few lines, so Shaina West's performance easily outshined them all. As for the action itself, I feel like this is one of those movies where stunt performers got together and decided to make their own film without all those annoying lead actors getting in their way. I think it works best when Jade throws down hand-to-hand with goons or hacks her way down hallways with a sword. During these moments, the director James Bedford, who's a stuntman and choreographer himself and just got into movie directing, shines. And it's only hand-to-hand combat with Jade, which they made it a thing in the animated intro, obviously inspired by the Kill Bill, The Origin of Oren. The whole bloody affair, I hope y'all checked it out in theaters this Christmas. And you find this out when the narrator says,
Jade swore to never shoot another gun for as long as she's living.
It seems they forgot their own lore, because at some point in the middle of the movie, she does pick up a gun and murders quite a few people. Maybe the script supervisor wasn't on set that day or in the editing room to keep the story straight. I don't know. The most blaxploitation-esque thing Jade does in this movie is weaponize an afro pick. Most of the action, though, is Jade on the run, which means endlessly walking or jogging from one location to the next to stretch it out and get the movie to a runtime of 90 minutes. To juice up the look of their very low-budget movie, they went all in with added visual flourishes. Flourishes that screams, yes, we've watched one too many Edgar Wright and Tarantino movies. Things like the opening animated sequence. So many light flares it would make J.J. Abrams blush. There's a lame CGI shot of a slow-mo bullet fired from a gun with the word "fuck you" on it. Fake bullets, fake muzzle flashes, fake blood, and of course blood splattering all over the lens. You'll get a death count posted on a wall like it's Mortal Kombat Jade Edition. There are so many genre switches in the music. It jumps from spaghetti western to Chinese to blaxploitation to standard scoring. All of it is jarring and just too much. The movie ends with double and triple crosses that don't make much sense, and the MacGuffin that drives the entire story, this hard drive everyone must possess, we obviously never find out what's on it. My final thoughts on Jade are that it feels like they shot a bunch of stuff and just slapped it together best they could. It aims for a twisted crime story of revenge and redemption, but it barely scratches the surface. This is run-of-the-mill actioner territory. It's great for having introduced Shaina West, a new DTV action star in the making, a solid stunt reel for her to show other producers what she can do. Mickey Rourke mumbles his way through a lifeless villain role, so the only thing you can focus on is where he's at in his plastic surgery journey, and it ain't pretty. I mean, they even misspell his name in the end credits. Dacascos does a bit of baton passing to West as Jade's mentor. It only if he could have passed her a better movie to star in. But with the right script and creative team around her in the future, who knows? Maybe Dacascos could give his buddy Keanu a call and recommend her for John Wick 5. Now that would be cool. You can stream it on Apple TV and Amazon Prime Video. It was on Tubi at some point and might return there in the future. So that was my take on Jade. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up so I can get more visibility out there. Subscribe if you haven't. That does help too. Let me know in the comments your thought on Jade, and let me know who is your favorite blaxploitation queen. Give the people in the comment section some great movie picks to watch. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.
Fatality.